Welcome in, my bulls and bears, to a Metamaterials video. And in today's video, man, we're going to have a really great article to cover brought to us by the Fintel. And you can see here, looking at the chart for today, Metamaterials ended up on Friday up at $1.90. So in a bear market, this stock continues to trend upward. As you can see, the 1 day up 2.21%, for the week up 29%. And the month up 39%. Now we know we're down if we go to the 6 months in the year because we've been in a terrible bear market. But I think we're starting to see the reversal in the market, which is why you're seeing these crazy returns if you're buying down here at these prices. And here you can see volume was picking up as well. 6.1 million, almost 6.2 million in volume on Friday. All right, so going over here to this article, before we get to this article, Metamaterials, guys, if you saw the video Friday, Fintel has a short squeeze score. We are ranked number 2, 97.36, and we are stock number 2 out of 5,412 stocks. Now, I want to focus this video on this article here. I'm going to shrink that up. And here you go. Metamaterials gained 75 positions to the 4th spot on the Fintel short squeeze leaderboard. Now, he posted this. He probably wrote this up and published it. Well, he did it yesterday because he said he did it at 5:21. But we were number 4 on Thursday. So he probably wrote this article Thursday, got it published and on. Fintel put out the email. And lo and behold, the next day, Friday, we moved down to number 2. So this article will focus around how we moved up to number 4, which was, like I said, on Thursday. So we already know here, this is giving you a little bit of history. So if you're new to Metamaterials stock, I'm going to do a quick rundown. Metamaterials, guys, got onto this, the stock market buying another company that was currently trading on the stock market. And we had a reverse split. So they bought Torchlight. Those shares are going to be a whole separate entity now. That's MMTLP. They're going to sell those oil and gas assets from the old Torchlight stock. And whatever those proceeds will be distributed to the MMTLP Series A preferred shareholders. That is what you're seeing on the balance sheet. Also here, we had a short squeeze last year, which a lot of stocks were short squeezing last year. And, you know, we spiked up as high as 21.76 by June. And, you know, here it says we drifted back $4, below $4 by July. And I think that was because of the reverse split. Reverse splits never go good, in my opinion. I don't know how many stocks you could pull up that has a successful reverse split, maybe in the short term, maybe long term, and I think long term we're going to be okay on this one. But here in the next 1 to couple years, who knows? Right now, well, this is in the 1 year. It's not looking too great, but what we got down here is looking promising, guys. Down here it shows MMAT gained 75 positions according to the Fintel short squeeze leaderboard. Currently holds the 4th spot with a 97.56. And this here gives you the description of what it does. It's an algorithm that factors in a lot of stuff, guys. It does short interest, it does short float, short bar fees, other metrics, and you get a score from 0 to 100. And this is here. Since we announced this here on Friday, Metamaterials received a U.S. patent for its GlucoWise non-invasive glucose sensing system. The patent covers anti-reflectant metamaterial films that will enhance signal penetration through skin and will allow different configurations of the sensing system to collect biomarker readings at various locations on the body. Guys, ever since that news came out, this is where you're seeing the stock just mooning up. I mean, right since there, you're seeing the 10-day here of this stock up 51% in 10 days, guys. That's what you're seeing there since that pretty much came out. Here we can see Mmat reported its first quarter earnings last week with a revenue of $3 million versus the consensus of $2.5 million. So, I mean, that's good that we did beat, you know, the analyst projection on revenue. Revenue rose around $700K when compared to the prior quarter. The firm's earnings per share came in at 0.6. Smaller loss when compared to prior quarters at 0.13. And Mmat ended the quarter at $29.7 million in cash and cash equivalents, which will last the company another 2 quarters if there was no further growth. In a press release from Meta on the 3rd of May, the company announced additional $2.2 million in central bank purchase orders. The additional orders will take fiscal year 2022 total contracts to 9.2 million. The new orders include a 1 million for development and services and 1.2 million for sample products. Down here it shows, in the firm's shareholder letter, the company stated expecting growth contributing from products over the next 12 months and are currently pursuing multi-year, multi-million-dollar contracts with several OEMs. Now that's bullish, guys. That's what we want, those contracts with those OEMs. Here it shows another thing they're talking about here. The options markets are currently bullish on MMAT, as the put-call ratio is currently 0.15. The put-call ratio for the total of disclosed open put options positions divided by the number of open call options. Since puts are generally a bearish bet and calls are a bullish bet, put-call ratios are greater than 1 indicate a bearish sentiment. Any ratios less than 1 indicate a bullish sentiment. So according to the put and call options here on this chart, this author is saying we're looking very bullish, which is great. Down here is some juicy information, guys. So stock currently trading at $1.90. Keep that in mind as we talk about this last part of this article. At the beginning of May, Roth Capital initiated coverage on a stock with a buy rating and a target price of $2.25 per share. They believe the positive EMI shielding test results that were released should drive OEM interest and anticipate larger sample sales to begin in H2. In other reports, Sinclair research analyst Christopher Saki noted they expect development revenues to decline over time in favor of commercial product revenues. They assume sales will increase for products targeted needs in 5G and 6G communications. The firm remains buy rated with a target price of $3.50 per share. And here you go. MMAT has a consensus buy with an average target price of $3.58, implying a 98% upside to the share price. Now, that was when they did this article here. So back on, I think he's talking about Thursday. Let's see, today's Sunday. So Thursday would have been the 19th. So if we go back here to the 19th, see if we even took the high of the day, which is maybe about right there, $1.78. So from $1.78 is where they're going at there. That's where you're going to get the 90-some%. So you're probably still looking at 80+% return on your revenues. Keep in mind, guys, MMTLP is still out there. We still got that as a possible catalyst as well. Of course, you know the glucose sensing is a big one. Oil prices here at $110 for WTI crude, Brent crude at $112.70, and natural gas at $8.10. So still bullish as ever. You know we're not going nowhere. We'll see where the markets are going. Actually, here according to the Yahoo Finance, right now the futures are looking green. So we will see. It says S&P futures are up 36 points. Dow futures are up 222 points. The NASDAQ futures are up 141 points. The Russell futures are up 18 points. And the crude oil is up 10 cents. So nice to see that so far the futures are bullish and green, but that can change. So we'll see what happens tomorrow when the markets open up. So hope you all enjoyed today's video. If you did, smash thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and I will catch you all in the next video, guys. Peace.